Hello all, this is Terror on the Wall, and today I'm going to be showing you how to slay Kalphites. Now, almost all Slayer Masters will assign you this task, and it's really one of my least favorite tasks to be assigned. But I don't have it permanently cancelled or anything, so it's not all bad. Now, a few things about Kalphites. There's multiple types of Kalphites. There is the Kalphite Soldier, the Kalphite Queen, the Kalphite Worker, and the Kalphite Guardian. Now, the Kalphite Worker is mostly for lower levels to be killing, these level 28s. And they only have 40 health, and when you kill one, it gives you 40 Slayer experience. And the next highest up is the Kalphite Soldier, which I was fighting back there, which is level 48, I believe. 45. Yeah, 45. It's level 45, and they poison you. And the next strongest is the Kalphite Guardian, like this one, level 141. I don't really like to slay them too much because they're so big and beefy, and I'm not exactly sure how much experience they give you. But if you are a higher level and you want to fight them, by all means go ahead. Anyway, the equipment you'll need. Just wear basic melee equipment, pretty much no matter what, you'll be just wearing the Ring of Wealth. I don't know. I think you should bring an offensive ring rather than a Ring of Wealth because they don't really have any good drops. And for your weapon, you can use your best preferred melee weapon, or you can use a Karis. I use a Karis because it has bonus. I don't know. It's supposed to be effective against Kalphites. I haven't seen much of a difference aside from its rare special that does triple damage. But you know, I use it just because it's different. And instead of a normal amulet that is actually useful to most people, I use a holy amulet for this task because if you bring a prayer book like this one and you get poisoned and you're wearing a holy symbol, you can do this recite prayer command and it'll cure your poison at the cost of 1 or 2 prayer points. So you don't really have to bring any anti-poisons if you bring that, and it's a definite plus. See, yeah, here's poison, here's reciting the prayer, and now the poison's gone. Now, as far as items in your inventory go, I don't think you need to go too overkill on the food unless you're a lower level. If you're a lower level, like if you're way lower level, like you have trouble fighting Kalphite soldiers, I recommend that you probably just kill the workers because it'll get the task over with quickly, and you won't be at much of a loss from having to bring all the equipment into the Kalphites. But if you're a slightly higher level and you want to challenge, or if you're a much higher level and the Kalphite soldiers are easy peasy, then you might want to try your hand at the Kalphite soldiers. So they have 90 hit points, and they award you 90 Slayer points for slaying them. And yeah, they poison you. There's really not a whole ton to say on them because they're really not very notable creatures. They don't have any particularly good drops. So bringing a Ring of Wealth is not particularly. I don't know. It's not helpful really because they don't drop anything good. I just brought it because I don't have any very good rings with stats on them. Okay, so what items do you want to bring in your inventory? I like to bring on all Slayer tasks these 3 items right here: Games Necklace, Ring of Slaying, and Enhanced Excalibur. This to teleport me to my Slayer Master, this to give me Slayer updates, and this one to bring my defenses up and heal me. And I like to bring Super Attack, Super Strength, just to make the task faster. I bring a Familiar just because I might as well bring a Familiar. And a bit of cheap food just in case. And I needed to use the Sapphire Lantern to get to them. I'll show you my method of getting to Kalphites soon, like at the end of my explanation of them. And these items I'm picking up here are potato cacti. And I'm not... Okay, like the uses of potato cacti are... They're secondary ingredients in making spirit Kalphite pouches, I mean. And they're also used in making magic potions. Now they're worth 1,500 gold in the Grand Exchange. So... since there's nothing really better to do with these inventory slots, you might as well pick them up and sell them, because that's pretty much all the money you'll be making from this entire task. And, oh, I just got a Vicious Blow with Karis. That's one of those rare specials. And, okay, I'll explain the Lunar Staff and the Sapphire Lantern in a minute. Cheap food, because they don't hit very hard. Oh, there's another... Oh, never mind, that's not another special. I don't know what I'm thinking. And, yeah, they don't hit very hard. Overall, it's not a very good task, in my opinion. But if you're fond of it, don't go hating on me. If you have a multi-cannon, you can put one in this room, or in the room that you enter in. Because in that room, there's... I don't know, in these 2 rooms, there's lots of open space for the cannon to kill the Kalphite soldiers for you. And I think it's a pretty fast experience if you do that. But I'm not really a big fan of Dwarf multi-cannons because they cost so much money to keep loading. Oh, look, there's another special. This whole thing says, you slip your dagger through a chink in the creature's chitin, landing a vicious blow. And... yeah, if you've done the quest to get Karis, you probably know the story behind it. It's pretty cool. Like, this dude, I don't remember his name, he was trying to fight these the scarab thing, and he like snuck up behind it, stabbed the big scarab in the back with it, and I think he got eaten, or he got defeated or something. But, you know, it's kind of funny because it was like stuck in the back of the creature and you don't really learn what it was for until later. Oh, 45. That's another Vicious Blow. And yeah, as far as charms go, they kind of suck. And that's really all that's important about them. They're pretty bland Slayer creatures. And I'll cut away to my method of getting to the Kalphite hive in just a moment. Okay, so here is how I like to get to the Kalphite lair. I use the fairy rings to teleport, and if you don't have the teleportation, if you don't have access to the fairy rings, you could also go right about here. There's the Kalphite hive. You just go into Al-Kharid, take the Shanty Pass down, and travel west until you get to the Kalphite hive. And also make sure if you're going to go that way, bring a rope and a water skin. And here's the tunnel. Bam! Kalphite lair.